One of the hardest things you can do is create something for yourself. Most people never step outside of the comfort zone that their boss or their job creates for them. But I look at it completely differently. Normal is waking up at 6 a.m., fighting traffic, and working 8 hours. Normal is to slave at a job Monday through Friday, save 10%, and repeat for 50 years. Normal is to buy everything on credit. Normal is to believe the illusion that the stock market will make you rich. Normal is to believe that a faster car and a bigger house will make you happy. You are conditioned to accept normal based on society's already corrupted definition of wealth. And because of it, normal itself is corrupted. Normal is modern day slavery. Don't be normal. What is up, guys? My name is Logan Jamelin, and within the last 8 months I went from not knowing how to use a camera to building a full-time career around filmmaking and photography. Now, in this episode, I want to teach you how you need to create something for yourself. And this is part 4 of a 5-episode series of how to build a career around a vlog. When it comes to creating something for yourself, it's one of the hardest things you'll ever do. And if you didn't watch the first 3 episodes of this series, go back and watch them, because these are in sequential order of how I think you should think about and go about creating a career without doing the traditional method, without going to school, without following other people, without doing what most people do. Within the last 8 months, I went from picking up a camera, starting a daily vlog, doing that daily vlog for 260 days straight, working under somebody else, learning photography. Now I'm a full-time travel photographer and videographer. I make videos for myself, I make videos for other people, and I love every single second of it. In order to create something for yourself, you need to step out of the norm. You need to do things that other people aren't going to do. And the biggest thing you can do for that, the number 1 tip I have, is to just start doing. Stop thinking about it. Stop figuring out how you're going to do it. Just start doing it. Most people will never even start. So if you get past this step, you are so much further than the majority of people. If you're following along with the series and you've done everything I said in the first, second, and third episodes of this series, you are so much further ahead than the majority of people, because you already started. You're building a foundation of videos, you're building knowledge, you're building skills, you're learning from the best, you're doing everything you have to do to create something for yourself. And in the long term, you're just going to crush it because you're doing it right from the beginning. Most people expect the results right away. Most people don't put in the work. They just think and they dream and they don't do anything. The second tip I have to say is you need to be vulnerable. You need to be willing to put yourself out there. At times, it's gonna freak you out. When I uploaded my first video, I thought people were gonna hate me. Everybody thinks you're gonna hate me. I actually made a whole video about this multiple times, but nobody cares at all. You just need to be willing to put yourself out there, to be 100% authentic, and just be courageous when you're being yourself on camera or in public or to people. If you're not willing to be courageous in pursuit of that thing you're passionate about, then you're not gonna get anywhere. When I was just starting out with creating videos, I was creating, and that set me apart from a lot of people. And then I was willing to be authentic. I was willing to share myself and be myself on camera. And this was the first time I've ever done anything like this. Now, you can do those 2 things and still completely fail. The third thing that really helped me was I was consistent, and every single day I showed back up. That's where the daily vlogging part comes in. For me, at that time, daily vlogging was the best thing to do because it kept me honest, it kept me innovating, it kept me learning and growing every single day. And I devote the majority of what I learned to my decision to go daily vlogging, because if I wasn't willing to put myself in that environment, in that mindset every single day, I wouldn't have learned and grown as fast as I did. That's why within the last 8 months, I have created a career from filmmaking and photography and using a camera. It's because I was willing to do it every single day. The 4th tip I have is probably one of the hardest ones for me and for most of us. It's don't focus on the end goal. You need to love the process. Now, this is such an issue today because us kids and millennials and young people and pretty much all of us really want the end goal. We want the money, we want the cars, we want the nice house, We want everything that the end has to offer. The problem with that comes during the process. We get impatient and we don't put out the work consistently, and we want to find a shortcut to the end because we want the money, we want the cars, we want all those material objects. So we find a shortcut. And the problem is that the shortcut will always just throw everything you just did in the trash. You need to put in the work. You need to be consistent, but yet patient with the process. You need to love the process. So when it comes to deciding on a career, deciding on a niche, or deciding on what you want to do with your life, you need to make sure it's actually something that you're passionate about, something that you like to do, something that you're good at, not just something that has money or benefits. It needs to have a deeper meaning than that in order for you to actually love it every single day and want to do that thing every single day. So the fifth and final tip I have for you when you're trying to start something for yourself is focus on what excites you. Just yesterday when I was running and listening to my audiobook, it mentioned that you should focus on what excites you and completely cut out what takes energy away from you. What I mean by that is break everything you do for your job or your career or your passion into 3 parts. First, things that excite you. Second, things that don't really excite you but you don't mind doing. And third, things that take energy away from you and make you not motivated to do that thing. Break every single thing you do in your day into those 3 categories and then change them so you're doing 90% of things that excite you, 10% of things that need done that you don't really mind doing, and then 0% of things that you hate doing that demotivate you and take energy away from you. This will not only make you love your job more, but it'll make you more efficient, more passionate, more consistent, and all of the other 4 tips I said will be easier if you break down your workload into this strategy. Cutting out things that you don't like, doing some things that you're okay with that you need to do, and going all in on things that you're passionate about is something that I've been doing for a very long time. And it helps me a lot when gaining excitement around something or being passionate or happy about something. And everything I do in my life right now, I'm extremely passionate, extremely happy, and excited about. So those are the 5 tips. And when it comes to creating something for yourself, it is hard. It is going to take a while. And it all depends on how much work you're willing to put in, how consistent you're willing to be, how authentic you're willing to be. And as long as you consistently put in the effort every single day and you don't get unmotivated and you don't try to find a shortcut and you just put in the work and you're patient with the process and you love the process, you'll get there eventually. The more work you put in, the faster you'll get there. For me, I am 8 months into my journey and I'm just starting to see the upside. And if I didn't love the process and love what I was doing along the way, I would have never made it this far. Alright guys, that is the end of this video. If you liked it, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and let me know what you think. Let me know any questions, comments, concerns you have. And I will see you in the last and final episode of How to Build a Career from a Vlog.